Hi my friends, I'm going to show you today how to make a chocolate slider box for a gift. I'm thinking about gifts for teachers for the end of the year, and these chocolate slider boxes will be part of that gift. To make it, we're going to be using the Whimsical Woodland 3D embossing folder that I've shown you in a previous video, some of the embossing techniques that you can do with that. So we're going to use one of those embossing pieces that we made. We'll be using the Celebrate with Tags stamp set and the Celebrations tag dies, along with the Storybook Gnomes paper and Balmy Boo cardstock. We're going to start off first by making our box. So our box will need a piece of cardstock that is 22.5 centimeters long by 19 centimeters wide. So 22.5, and we need this one 19 centimeters. Now we're going to do some scoring. So take the long edge, the 22.5 centimeter edge, and we're going to score at 9 centimeters. And 10.5 centimeters. $19.5 centimeters, and 21 centimeters. Flip your piece of cardstock to this next side, so like a 90-degree rotation, and score at 1.5 centimeters. Using your paper snips, we're now going to snip along this edge that we've just done, the 1.5 centimeters. When you snip, this one at the end here, you're actually going to cut completely away. Then you're just going to snip up to that score line along that tab there. We're going to make this tab here and this tab here. I also like to taper my edges, so I'm just going to taper this tab here, and I'm going to taper this large tab here, and followed by the end of that tab just here. So just tapered them. Alright, pop those into your bin. And we also want to do a single hole punch on, so we've got two panels. We've got a panel which is on the edge, and then we've got a panel which is in between. Now this one here, which has got your side fold and your two side folds here, this is actually your front, okay, and this will be the back where you will see the gluing. We're going to punch a hole. Now let's have a look at our measurements. So we're looking at our front, and we're going to punch a hole at 4.5 centimeters and 1 centimeter down. So you can use a ruler or your graph paper like I am, and just make a mark. Okay, so line that up, find 4.5 centimeters, and then you want to go just 1 centimeter down. I do actually have my ruler here, so here's the 1 centimeter. Make that nice and straight, and here's 4.5 centimeters, so we want our hole to go here, and then the same again. So you want 1 centimeter. I'll just turn that around and bring it up. So 1 centimeters just here to here. And again 4.5 centimeters. There. Okay. Grab out a single hole punch and punch those holes. Now when you get to this stage, this is when you want to decorate your box. So as I said, this section here is where your front of your box is going to be. So we're now going to go ahead and decorate. To decorate this box, I'm going to bring in our first technique that I showed you, where we embossed a piece of balmy blue cardstock, and then we used the basic white craft ink just to brush over the top of that. So we're going to cut this one down to a width of 9 centimeters. We're also going to bring in our Storybook Gnome Designer Series paper, and I'm just going to cut a piece that is about 3 centimeters high by 9 centimeters as well. Here's my 2 pieces. This one I have kept the same size as the standard card, which is 14.8 by 10.5, but then I have cut it down, kept the 14.8 but cut it down to 9 centimeters so that the width matches the front of the box. And then I have cut this piece of pattern paper at 3 centimeters by 9 centimeters wide, and I'm just going to adhere those now to my front cover. Now you'll notice that I am gluing over the top of the hole, and then I'll just simply flip it over, make a mark, and hole punch that again. Right, everything is adhered down now, so we'll just flip that over. Make that little dot, and line up my hole punch with the previous hole, and we have a new hole. Now that we've decorated our front and we have our tag ready to go, we're going to make up our box. So using a bone folder, make your edges nice and crisp. And your tabs. And we're going to go ahead now and glue our box together. Right. Your glue will need to be along this edge here. And I'm going to add here that side together And then we're going to adhere the base. So to adhere the base, push in your small tabs, and we want it to fold to, so this is our front, so we want this tab to be the last one we fold down. So we fold this one here down, and we apply glue. And then adhere our last flap down there. Now to get down to the bottom, make sure you've got a nice secure. The best way would be just to push a ruler down and just press down with a ruler. Okay. We're going to bring in our balmy blue and basic white ribbon, and this one is going to need about 70 centimeters. Now it seems like a lot, but I'll show you with our chocolate slider box why. So the length of the Stampin' Up grid paper is 40, so you want to go 40 and then another 30. Okay, and snip it there. Tape at the edges as well, just to help with fraying. Right, have your basic white side up, thread that through the first hole, and then thread through the second hole. Okay, pull it all the way through, keeping your basic white side and your basic white side the down arm, or kind of looking up, but really it's down, if that makes sense. And then just make sure it's nice and even. So we are working with a long piece here. Try and get that so you can see. All right, so that's nice and even. Now these boxes are the perfect size to fit the Cadbury's 170 gram bar. And now that you've got your ribbon nice and even on both sides, you're going to get your bar of chocolate and push it straight down. Make sure that the basic white part is going there. Okay, and you'll see that it fits. You'll need to fold down these parts here of the top of the wrapper. Okay, but basically it's in there, and this here, your ribbon, is what secures it to or into the box. So we're going to use the Merry Christmas Pacific Point and Balmy Blue gift tag that we made, and that is going to be secured to our bow at the top. So really it doesn't matter if you have a bow there or if you just tie it. So I'm going to go with just tying it, and I'm going to use the twine that I've used, and okay, so I hope you can see. Right, I was a bit preemptive in tying that. So what I might do, so go back and untie this. It's not going to go anywhere. Grab my white twine now, and I'm going to wrap that around and tie it on. So this is getting, so my gift tag is being tied to the ribbon of the box. Alright, when I'm happy with my placement, so I can have that, because I'm going to tying it on, I can have that coming down, I can have it tight, I can have it however I like. And then I'm going to bring it around, tie it one more time. And now for my bow. Okay, back to the ribbon of my box. So just move the ribbon of your tag to the side. Even if you can, tuck it under. This, we want it out of the way. And so I'm hoping that you see this on camera, but I'm just going to grab the box ribbon and tie that chocolate in place. And for my, I can bow it, I can knot it, whatever. Okay, now when your recipient gets their gift and they unwrap it, the way that they get their chocolate out is by using the ribbon. So just simply pull it up. And they've got their chocolate, their gift, and a beautiful little tag there. Slide it back in, tuck everything back in, and tie it off. Now you could leave this blank. I'm going to go ahead, I should have done this before, to and from. You could leave it blank and your recipient could then reuse the tag if they wanted to. I hope that you have enjoyed watching today's video on making a chocolate slider box as a gift for someone special, or as I have for my children's teachers. I hope you get a chance to make these, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.